Alright, hopefully you can see me properly or whatever. But, I really am starting to think, like, how attractive I really am, okay? Like, I'm really starting to think it now, like, physically speaking. Because, you know, after just really thinking about it throughout my whole entire life of me, you know, interacting with women and stuff like that, and everything, and seeing how other dudes interact with women, I've realized I've noticed a huge difference, okay? A huge difference, okay? Family Dollar open, I should go. They probably charging too much for them cookies anyway. Anyways, but I know I said I'm ugly before. I already know I said that before, okay? And I personally don't believe I'm ugly, okay? For the most part. But I'm really starting to think, you know, this whole black pill thing, I was already slightly black pill, don't get me wrong. But I think I'm starting to grow even more black pill now. Why? Because after a bit of reflection of all the females I've interacted with, which is literally not a lot, I have not really attracted a lot of females. So I guess let me just slightly recap one of my older videos from last year, the most female attention I ever had. Okay, I remember the first crush I ever had, a girl, and back in 2nd grade. She was actually a pale Latino, right, though, but she had darker, you know, brunette hair, and her ears were kind of pointy. Well, at the time, back in the day, I kind of had like pointy ears or whatever. Her ears, something like that, but you know, her ears was similar like that. But she had a pretty face back in the day. I mean, I think she still look good now. But well, I haven't looked at her Facebook profile in a while. I don't even remember that girl's last name, I don't think. But anyways, going past her. In 2nd grade, you know, obviously, I won't go too much in the story, but basically, you know, I tried giving her a love note. She didn't accept that. I got mad, threw the love note on the ground, and then I stopped liking her from there. So yeah, all clear to her story. So yeah, I should not go to no McDonald's. I need to save as much money as possible. Being broke sucks, for real. But anyways, you know, I'm just really thinking about it, like the kind of an environment I was put in, where I wasn't really seen as, you know, attractive. Not just physically, or, you know, as far as like my face or whatever, my features or whatever, but socially either. Because like I said, I've already mentioned a bunch of times how I've been, you know, bullied at my childhood school. My childhood school, okay? And then obviously, most of the girls I, you know, liked in that school were pretty much Latino, okay? So, I'm trying to remember, I think I only liked one black girl in that whole entire 6 years of me being in that school. One. But only liked her for like a week or two. Why I stopped liking her? Because she kept getting in trouble. She was doing all of that, that's why. But anyways, you know, that school was mostly Mexicans, you know. So obviously most of the girls I was attracted to was Latino. All the girls who I liked in that school, they either thought I was disgusting, ew, remarkable, poor, or they friend zoned me. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, like I said, I was a kid, I was a kid, so, whatever's that. But point being, most of the time, all right, so I had to pause for a little bit. So yeah, I hate the fact sometimes I can't give, people money whenever they ask. There's a lot of people in Chicago homeless and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, most of the girls, once they found out that Marco likes you, ew, it was all of that. So obviously, in my head, I never, really got the chance to really pursue any of the girls I would like back in elementary school, okay? Because they all thought I was ugly. So, fast forwarding from there, going to high school, that's where I had the most female attention I ever had. Like, seriously. Man, I don't know if I want to go up in this Dollar Tree. I don't know if they can complain about my bag or whatever, because I hate that junk. Are they open? Are they closed anyway? Because I hate that bag junk. I might have to go to the gas station. But anyway, so now in high school, I had the most female attention I ever had. The only reason why I don't know if I was attractive or whatever of in high school, or specifically my sophomore year. Whatever it was, it was whatever. When I got across the street. Alright, so yeah. The only reason why I think I was attractive to those girls back in sophomore year, to be exact, specifically my classmates, is because it was my social status. I don't think it had nothing to do with my looks. It was my social status. For whatever reason, I'm not going to say I peaked in high school, because I technically didn't, okay? I wasn't part of no football team or whatever. Nuh-uh, I didn't peak. Whatever happened, whatever. But anyways, whatever reason, in sophomore year, specifically period 4/7, I think it's 7. Yeah, period 4 and period 7. It was the same classroom, the same teacher, best teacher of the year. I'm actually friends with her on Facebook. With the teacher, by the way. She was a real cool teacher. Don't get me wrong. We literally played baseball in the classroom with a. She was just a really cool teacher. But anyways, yeah, we played baseball in the classroom. I have the footage. I have the full video, but it's just sitting on my Google Drive right now. I don't know if I'm going to release it anytime soon. I might, but I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, the only reason why those girls at the time, which was, Latina, black, white, the only reason why they were into, I don't know if not necessarily into me, the only reason why I was attractive is because of my status somehow. But at the same time, I was kind of with the trends. I was basically kind of normal, okay? I was doing a dab junk back in the day. Oh man, that was the times, I'm not gonna lie. I was with the trends or whatever, I don't know. I was making the class laugh and everything, I don't know. So I guess I was funny. That's probably why I was attracted, because I was funny to them. So yeah, hold up. So yeah, I think it's because I was funny. That's probably why. I was attractive, whatever. And then I believe I was indeed attractive. Like I said, my social status. I literally, in my sophomore year, had access to the top cheerleader girl. I'm serious. 2 of them, for a matter of fact. I don't know how, but if I don't know. I don't want to talk about the top cheerleader girl, but for obvious reasons. But point being, I had access to her, and I had access to her friends, because they was trying to get to know me and everything. So yeah. Hey, you want to take a picture with me for her? Oh yeah, it's cool. Okay, I don't want to talk about that. Anyways, but there was that. I have my jokes, whatever, my little game or whatever. So yeah, it was more of a social status thing. And I did right after, before, and then actually, I remember one time I asked this one girl. Obviously, she said no. Then, oh my gosh, here we go. I was way more attractive when this happened. I dated when I started dating my unofficial ex, that was when I peaked. That was when I peaked as far as being attractive, because they seen that she was dating me. She was dating me. So they wanted to figure out, they wanted to, you know, get into me or whatever. They would start giving me more attention. Because I remember my the top cheerleader girl, she'd take, hey, is that a cat? Hey, Key. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I remember the top cheerleader girl, she was over there texting me, talking about how's your girlfriend and everything. I'm like, why are you texting me? For real. Anyways, going past that, is this cat still here? Hey, kitty. That cat, where's the cat at? It's right there. But yeah, there's that. So yeah, yeah, going past that, you know, yeah, pretty much, you know, that was the next, you know, when I'm with my unofficial ex. You know, I had my attention or whatever. It was cool. It was fun for the time being or whatever. I guess I flirted a little bit. I remember this person's cute, that person's cute, that person's cute, and then I had game. Okay, I had a little bit of game or whatever. And so yeah, going past all that, way past all that, is that someone I know? Okay, I don't think so. But anyways, going past that, you know, fast forward all the way up to recent times. In 2019, I think this female was into me or whatever. Oh, no. Rewind, 2018. Because I remember one time when I was at my GP high school, which I'm actually close to it, actually. Not too close, but I'm in the area. GP high school, my last year of high school. One of these girls, she was like, how big are you down there? I'm like, the fuck? Why are you talking about this? I'm like, I want to know. I don't know what was going on. Maybe I was attractive to her, physically speaking, if she wanted to know how big I am. So, I wish I didn't tell her you're going to have to ask my wife that. But, you know, I don't know what that was all about. She was just asking, how big are you? I think she found out I was a virgin or whatever. So, yeah, there's that. Anyways, that girl, I mean, she was a dark skin, okay? My colorism, I have specified colorism, okay? I don't have colorism at all, okay? Let's get that straight. But since all, you know, all the people who do say I got colorism, say I got colorism, if you know what I'm trying to say, I have specified colorism, okay? I'll explain that sometime, okay? Because my attraction to women is very, well, it's specific, okay? I'll say it's specific. Okay, anyways, going past that, moving fast to 2019, the only time a female was actually, I think, physically attracted to me was some lady. I actually remember her name. I only learned her name because, you know, she subscribed to my YouTube channel, but I think she was physically attracted to me. She was a white lady, but she was working in Dollar Tree. It was pretty apparent that she had some some attraction to me, because all of a sudden she wanted to know what kind of music I listened to. So I told her Sonic the Hedgehog, and I remember one of these days she fixed herself up to make herself more attractive to her. Because I remember she had the eyeliner, and I think she had some pink blush or whatever it's called, whatever. I don't know. To be fair, she had a pretty face, don't get me wrong, but she was overweight and I wasn't attracted to her at all. And then even if I wanted to even entertain the idea of me being with her, I have to walk further. Even if I wanted to entertain the idea of me being attracted to her, dating her despite her circumstance, I was leaving, you know, I was moving to Atlanta at the time. So yeah. And then going to recent, like, I'm gonna say like 2023, I asked my unofficial ex, why did you like me anyway? She said I was cool. I was cool, you know, I was cool. She didn't mention anything about me being physically attractive. But yeah, anyways, in conclusion, up to now, Obviously, not one female, I think, have been attracted to me at all. I understand it ain't gonna be the same as school. I get that. But, oh dang. And I didn't go to college because I refused to go. My back hurt. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I don't know what that's all about. But anyways, like, I understand, finally, in conclusion, I understand, looking at it now, considering I have not, like, I don't know, I really don't know how attractive I am, like, physically speaking. That's why I've said I'm kind of, black pill, I'm kind of black pill, and it's kind of increasing. It's kind of increasing because I look at myself now. I'm 5'9". I thought I was 5'10", but apparently I'm 5'9". I'm 5'9". I'm short. I'm not white. My hair's a mess. I dress very poor. I am, well, I don't want to say poor, but very simple. Very basic or whatever. I'm very nerdy. Very inexperienced with women. I talk very proper. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. So, I don't know. So, I really don't know how attractive I am. I don't want to be walking behind this dude. Walgreens is open. I might be able to get... Well, they might be expensive. He crossed the street anyway. I can keep walking. But anyways. But yeah, I really don't know how attractive I am, I'm over here being told I'm a 10. Rate me from 1 to 10. I'm a 10 apparently. If you're watching, hello. I'm being rated a 10. Okay, if I was a 10 in looks or whatever, I would have been... If I was a 10, I would have been approached, or at least the women would have made themselves known. They would have gave hints, okay? If I was a 10 in looks or whatever, these women would have made sure that I noticed them, okay? But that has not happened at all. Literally at all. Like I said, probably only a max of 2 or even 3 females thought I was physically attractive. I don't know, okay? 3. 1, probably the top cheerleader girl. Probably, I don't know. I'm very iffy with her. I didn't get no clarity or clearance with her. Not that I really want to. I just think she had a thing for black dudes, okay? And I happen to be that guy. I don't know. 2, the dark-skinned girl up in my last year of high school, who I guess was probably sexually attracted to me. Because she wanted to know how big I was down there. I'm serious. I'm not lying, okay? But she was overweight. I also should mention that. So yeah, I got a gas station. What's another thing? And then, that other girl. And that Dollar Tree girl. But, the white girl. The white lady. Again, I didn't even know her age or whatever. So, I really don't know. So, if I was a 10, all kinds of females would have been approaching me. A bunch of females would have been approaching me. But that's not happening at all. So, clearly, I'm not a 10. Oh, just dress better. Let's just say I do dress better. How I'm going to keep her? My personality / character. My personality / character, and once they find out that I'm only high school educated, I refuse to go to college, that's going to be a turn-off. And then don't get me started about me being poor. Don't get me started about me not being financially stable. I wouldn't be able to keep that girl at all. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not desperate for female attention, not at all. All I'm saying is, if I'm a 10 and I'm not getting no kind of female attention at all, something ain't adding up. As modern people say, the math ain't mathing. I'm not a 10. I know that. I'm not tall, dark, and handsome, okay? I'm not that at all. I don't know about my genetics. I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm short, light skinned, nerdy, wear glasses, I can't see. Listen to Sonics, having a simpish moment over trains today, by the way, because I have the whole thing on video. I actually could show it. But anyways, basically my train car, it's one of the oldest in service. My train car, I need to go to this gas station. My train car, it all of a sudden, you know, it just turned off. The motors, it turned off. And then my whole entire train car was dark. So I'm having a nerd moment right there. So, and then, yeah, I'm recording the whole thing. And then next thing you know, once the Orange Line train, the 2600 series rail car, 2958, I think rail car 2958, I think I remember. It once it reached Western, oh my gosh, this was so great. It was the train, I don't know, it braked. There's no electric braking at all. So it was all physical. So next thing you know, I'm hearing that. Oh my gosh, it was so great. It was so great. If that's someone I know, I think that might be someone I know. Shoot, I think I might get up. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, the train car, I don't know, that was so great. So yeah. Anyways, that aside. That aside, you know, I don't get it. I'm not a 10. I already know that. I already know that. I'm not a 10. I'm probably, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm just looking at the whole picture. The whole thing of myself. My social status, my education status, my physical attractive status. I'm looking at all of that, okay? My personality status, character, my morals. I think I am probably a 4.5 at max, at best. I don't know. And then my genetics on top of that, me being short. I'm sorry, I'm not a tall white Chad, okay? I'm not him. I wish I kind of was him, but at the same time, whatever. You know, I don't know. I mean, I've recently canceled my gym membership, so. Why? Because, you know, financial reasons, but otherwise, that's pretty much it. Finally, in conclusion, I don't know if I'm attractive at all. Women care more about just looks. I don't know. I really don't know if I'm going to be successful. I've had very little successful women. Very little. And then, if I actually start approaching women for real, like that blonde I seen on the train the other day. Like last week, I made a whole video about it. I was real nervous to speak to that girl, to shoot my shot, to at least get her Instagram. That's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm ugly. I really don't know if... the point being is, I don't know if I'm attractive. That's the point. So, otherwise, that's pretty much it. Ray, are you handsome, Ray? Thank you, but I gotta hear that from a woman my age, around my age bracket. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, I'm at the gas station. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.